Hello, cocktail lovers! I am Raslava, sommelier and wine educator, your guide on this journey through the world of wines, spirits and cocktails. Winter is here, the holiday spirit is in the air, and it is time for something not only warming but also cheerful. Feuerzangenbowle is a traditional German drink based on Glühwein, hot mullet wine. Mullet wine has always been popular in Germany, especially during the winter months. However, it's human nature to seek something new and exciting. This desire led to the creation of Feuerzangenbowle. The preparation is simple, but the result is spectacular, particularly the visual effect. First, make a pot of hot mullet wine. Then, place a sugar cone soaked in rum over a bowl of wine and set it on fire. As the rum burns, the sugar melts, caramelizes, and drips into wine. Once the entire sugar cone has dissolved, the punch is ready to serve. The caramelized sugar imparts a distinct flavor of the punch, but the real magic of Feuerzangenbowle is in the fairy display. Traditionally, fire tongs were used to suspend the sugar cone over the wine, which is why Feuerzangenbowle literally translates as fire tongs punch. Feuerzangenbowle has a long history. It became especially popular among German students in the mid-18th century. Try saying the name of a drink aloud. It's tricky, isn't it? Now image being a very drunk student and try it again. Almost impossible, right? And so was for them too. But when the soul craves more of this beloved drink, silence is hard to maintain. To solve this problem, the students gave Feuerzangenbowle a nickname, Krambambule. In truth, they borrowed the name. Krambambule originally referred to a chili liquor produced by the Derlarch distillery in the Danzig. This distillery was founded by Dutch Mennonite Ambrosius Vermeulen in the late 16th century and remained popular until it closed in the early 20th century. The name Krambambule is much easier and more fun to pronounce than Feuerzangenbowle, so students began using it to describe their favorite flaming mullet wine. Actually, they call it by this name every red and strong drink, including Feuerzangenbowle. They even composed a song about it. In 1745, Christoph Friedrich Friedeken penned the now famous Krambambule song, which quickly became a favorite among the student community. To hear it all, follow the link in the first comment. By the way, German students aren't the only ones with penchant for kleptomania. The name Krambambule was also borrowed by Belarusians who added a slight twist to it, Krambambula. In Belarus, Krambambule refers to vodka flavored with honey and spices. Now back to the Germans and Feuerzangenbowle. Thanks to the enthusiasm of German students, the words Feuerzangenbowle and Krambambule become synonymous for many people by the mid-19th century. Full the official name always remaining Feuerzangenbowle. Typically, people enjoy Feuerzangenbowle around Christmas, and it's a popular offering at many Christmas markets throughout Germany. Its revival in popularity came in 1944 with the release of the film Die Feuerzangenbowle, a cinematic adaptation of Heinrich Speer's humorous novel of the same name. The opening scene of the story unfolds around the bowl of Feuerzangenbowle, setting the tone for the rest of the film. There have been several adaptations, it's this version of 1944 that had become a staple of German Christmas tradition. To this day, many Germans watch the film during the holiday season, often accompanied by a steaming cup of Feuerzangenbowle. Let's shift from history to preparation. But first, let me prepare my own portion of Feuerzangenbowle. While it's burning and sweetening the mullet wine, I will share some details about the process. So, I pour hot mullet wine. Set the sugar cube over it. Drench with rum. The fire. And now let's continue the story. Feuerzangenbowle is typically a communal drink. made in a larger container with a simple mug. Special sets are available for preparing it, which often includes a glass or metal bowl and burner to keep the wine warm, a serving spoon and a sugar tongs. This set looks elegant and you can certainly buy one if you wish, but they are not essential. Any pot of suitable size and any barrel will work just fine. Sugar tongs are quite handy and you can purchase them separately, but they can also be substituted with something you already have on hand. For a more traditional touch, even fire tongs will do the job good. If it's just 2 people, or even if you are alone, and the whole pot feels like too much, you can prepare a punch directly on the serving cup, just like I'm doing right now. You will still need a small pot to make a mullet wine, of course. For this smaller setup, fruits can be served with makeshift or sugar tongs. Personally, I have used absinthe pund. It's worked perfectly and it's very convenient. First, we need to prepare the mullet wine. I recently made a video about mullet wine. Check the first comment for the link. To stay true for the German version, use orange, cinnamon, clove, anise star and cardamom. Reduce the sugar compared to the usual recipe. Once the mullet wine is ready, set it over the burner to keep it warm. Place the sugar tongs, or you choose a substitute, over the pot or glass. Next, position the sugar column on the tongs. You will need 45 to 75 grams of sugar per bottle of wine, depending on your taste preference. Now source the sugar column with rum. Important, the rum must be at least 54% to ignite. I use a rum with 75%. There are many strong rums available on the market, so to be sure to check the label. Use a spoon to drizzle the rum over the sugar, then light it. Don't forget to dim the lights to fully enjoy the mesmerizing effect of a flaming sugar. If the rum burns out before all sugar melts, simply repeat the soaking and lightening process. Once the sugar cone was completely melted into the wine, the punch is ready to serve. That's ready. So stay with me, subscribe to my channel. Feel free to ask questions and don't hesitate to support me. Merry holidays and Happy New Year! Prost!